what's happened today. He's been told to stay off lot 2, right? So he's not permitted to be on your property. If he is on your property, then he's trespassing.
And what proves that?
What?
What proves that, or what bounds that, or whatever?
So let me give you a parable here, for instance.
Because you see where we feel defeated in all this.
I understand, and look here. I know yins are frustrated, and you feel like that you've been let down by the law.
We have, because if we were in the wrong, you'd already read that. You'd already read that out of us.
Let me tell you, what I don't do is assume.
I didn't say assume.
Yeah, I don't assume either way.
You can read a character. My point.
I know yins are good people, and I can probably figure out what the hell happened up there. But as a for instance, say you go home today. Now he's been given directive today, trespassing. He's been told by the state's attorney, don't you go around them, don't be on the property, yada, yada, yada. Now you go home today. If he comes over on your property, you call 911. I'm going to give you a couple scenarios. One, that situation up there at Campbell Park Lane, they're going to already know, the police, the situation that they're talking about. Because it's probably going to be Tom Smith or David Pugh or one of them guys that's already been there. They come driving up 107, and as they pull in, they see him over there on lot 2. They get right out and arrest him. No questions asked. Charge him with criminal trespass. Bring him to jail. He'll make a bond. He'll be out. He'll come down here. And the same DA that told him, don't you be on their property, is going to read where policeman signed on the property. Now, that's a certification of the police officer that they saw him on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we know chances that is slim to none. Because time the police get there, he's going to be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that creates a different issue. Police cannot make an arrest for a misdemeanor that did not occur in their presence. They can on this aggravated assault because the law provides for an officer to make an arrest for something he didn't witness if it's a felony, but not a misdemeanor. Trespassing is a misdemeanor. But what you can do is you can request the report. Got those photos you're videotaping anyway. Take his picture on your property. Call the police. Say, I'd like to file an offense report for criminal trespassing. Police will say, well, we didn't see that. I understand that. But I'd like to report it just the same. And I'd like to provide this picture as an attachment to my report. And then he'll take a report. He'll put that attachment on there. He'll come right down here. Then you come down here, same place you come today. So I'm going to get a copy of the trespass report tomorrow. You come in tomorrow. They're going to give you a copy of that report. You take that back down to ours. You say, you told him to stay away, but he didn't. Here's my police report. I'd like to charge him for trespassing. And they will let you swear your own one. You see what I'm saying? Right. We still don't know because, hell, we didn't see it. But we'll report it for you. But in the report, we won't say that we observed Mr. Shelton there. We'll just say, Grant McDaniel Grant.
Complaining, yeah.
Said, just like he said here, your statement. And then it'll come down to you providing the picture, saying, I took the picture on such and such date after he'd been trespassed. I thought he was going to be there.
But see, if none of this would have taken place, that was our money to move.
Let's say he's not there. Let's say I'm never going to know. And we already know, well, we don't because it is what it is. That this man attacked me. I was on the ground. He's already made a comment, I haven't felt a woman or been with a woman in 10 years.
And he did.
And I do fear for my safety. Well, let's say he's not there and he comes on my property. And I'm going to be honest. And I shoot him. How much trouble am I going to get in?
Well, it depends on what, so you have a right to self-defense. Let me go ahead and tell you what it is. And this happens. We've had instances here in Unicoi County.
Because I fear for my safety right now.
So we've had instances where individuals have used a gun to kill another individual. And they never saw a day in jail. But there's some criteria that applies. I'll tell you what it is. And you have to size this up whenever you get ready to use force, okay?
Because this man he's a shady son of a bitch. I mean, he
would look through the window at my daughter changing clothes and stuff.
Man tried to steal the urn to her late husband's, you know.
So here's the rights you have for self-defense. Curtilage is a definition that means the area surrounding a dwelling at your house that is necessarily convenient and habitually used for family purposes. So that would be like the driveway, the porch, around the picnic table, stuff like that. Notwithstanding, a person who is not engaged in unlawful activity and is in a place where the person has a right to be, has no duty to retreat before threatening or using force that is intended or likely to cause death or serious bodily injury. So what that is basically saying is that if the danger creating the belief of imminent death or serious bodily injury is real, or honestly believed to be real at the time, and the belief of the danger is founded upon reasonable grounds, that any person using force intended or likely to cause death or serious bodily injury within a residence, your house, a business, a dwelling, or vehicles presumed to have held a reasonable belief of imminent death or serious bodily injury to self, a family member, or a member of the household, or any person that is visiting as an invited guest when the force is used against another person who has unlawfully and forcibly entered the residence. So, here's what I will tell you. There's trouble. He knows there's trouble. You know there's trouble. We know there's trouble. If you're in your house and he is forcibly entering your house and you kill him dead or in hell, it'll be a justified shooting.
But what if I'm in my yard like I was the other night?
That's a curtilage. That area that's commonly used. Remember I gave you the definition. That's the picnic table. That's the porch. That's between the house and the car. The driveway. That all of that is considered your curtilage. So if he uses force to enter any of those areas and it causes you to be in reasonable fear of death or serious bodily injury.
Force being yelling like he was the other night, and
I haven't been with a woman in years coming at you with a fucking metal pole. Shoot that son of a bitch.
Fucking right.